everyone. Today we're going to work a little bit harder. I'm going to introduce some rolling exercises. Do be careful with the rolling exercises. They're all about mobilizing your spine, but be very careful if you have conditions like spinal stenosis, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, or even high blood pressure. If your high blood pressure is under control through medication, then that's fine, try the rolling. But if you're still struggling a little bit to maintain your blood pressure, then avoid the rolling. I'm only going to do the basic rolling exercise, so you can miss it out and just lie back down onto the floor for the next exercise. So today we're going to start lying on your tummy. Hopefully you've done a little bit of a warm-up first, either some roll downs or my short warm-up program that I did a few days ago, standing, just to get everything warmed up and stretched out a little bit. So we're going to lie on our front for a little bit of swimming. So making sure your hands are shoulder width distance apart, feet hip width distance apart, head down. Try and get into neutral as much as you can lying in this position, so getting your hip bones as level as possible. Engaging your core muscles, drawing your navel up to your spine. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift opposite arm and leg. Breathe in lower. And change. So alternating from side to side. You can stay at this level if you prefer. Avoid pressing down into the floor with the arm that's left down, and allow your head to lift a little. Keep pulling your tummy in, so not putting any pressure into your lower back. To make it harder, lift both legs together and arms. Two more. To make it harder, you can add the pulsing, which is really good for boosting your circulation, a bit like when we pulse in the 100. It looks a bit like this. Can't talk at the same time, so bear with me. And then relax, aiming to breathe in for 5 pulses and breathe out on 5 pulses. So I did 20 pulses there, so that was 2 rounds of breaths. It's up to you how many you do. Maybe aim for 3 sets if you can. It certainly takes your breath away. Not easy to talk and do at the same time. Once you've finished, release your back. So push back into child pose, head down. So coming into sitting position to do a little bit of rolling. So swimming puts a lot of effort into your spine bending it one way. The rolling back is lovely to do after you've done that swimming. We'll start nice and slowly for some that may not have done rolling before, and then make it a little bit harder. So you could start with your legs bent, feet flat on the floor, and use your arms and hands to help you. The important bit is you try and keep your knees tucked in towards the chest and curl your spine, because we're trying to roll along your spine. So breathe in, breathe out as you roll, and back to the mat. Feet back down, and repeat. Focusing on trying to feel each vertebrae connecting with the mat. To make it harder, start in a balanced position. Hands on the front of your shins and roll. Personally, I find that's easier to control the spine. Make sure you use your tummy as your brake. Breathe in, breathe out, roll. Try and find the balance point at the end. Use your tummy and repeat. Hold and roll. Hold. Let's try for 2 more. Roll. Hold. And last one. And hold. Staying in this position, pulling the knees in, roll back nice and controlled, and try and stay there, hugging the knees in. We're going to go into single leg stretch. So put one hand onto the opposite knee, other hand to the ankle, stretch your leg out, draw it back and switch. And switch. Keep going. If you want to make it harder, push your knee into your hand, try and lift. So creating a little rocking movement, again through the spine. Avoid the shoulders twisting. 2 more. Last one. And then rest. Ooh, hug the knees in tight. Let your head gently roll from side to side. Oh, have a little breather. Okay, bringing your feet back down to the floor and finding your base position. Okay, so we're going to move into shoulder bridges, again to take the body back in the opposite direction. So hands down by your sides, feet hip width distance apart. Basic bridge first, so tilt the pelvis, squeeze your bum, lift your hips as you peel up into bridge. Hold, breathe in, take both arms over your head. Leaving your arms there as you breathe out, roll your spine down slowly. Pushing your lower back into the mat, rolling your pelvis back to neutral, and then bring your arms back at the end. And into the next one. Now take your time with the bridges. Focus on the spine again, getting as much mobility into the spine as possible. Firm pressure through both feet. Try not to let your knees drift apart. Roll down, nice and controlled. Arms back, right at the end. Make sure you're back into neutral before you bring your arms back. Arms up and over. Breathe out when mobilizing the spine. Press your lower back into the mat. Roll back to neutral and bring your arms back. Okay, we're going to add some legs today. So coming back up into bridge and hold. Your arms can stay here or you can take them over your head. Your choice. You might even want to hold them straight up in front for a much more challenging option. I'm just going to keep my hands down by my side. Lift one leg, extend it towards the ceiling. Flexing the foot, lower the leg down. Point the toe, take it up. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Bend and replace. Try and stay up. Change feet. Lift. Extend, flex and lower, point and kick up, flex and lower, point and kick, flex and lower, point and kick, 2 more, flex and lower, point and lift, 1 more, back up, bend your knee, replace to the floor, check the still space underneath your hips and roll the spine down slowly. Bring the arms back to the floor if you had them over your head. Hug both knees into the chest and curl into a ball. You might want to have a little gentle roll from side to side, just to ease off the lower back, and then relax back down to the floor. Well done. Whew, warm. You might want to move on to one of Amy's stretch exercises or stretch routines after this, so you get a nice stretch and a few minutes of relaxation. Hope you've enjoyed that for today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.